Hey everyone, I am going to go over how to add new groups in your area. Um, you can, of course, as a local coordinator, go out your full 60 miles or just near you, all the groups that are out there. No matter if you are a new local coordinator or a veteran local coordinator, you should be doing this weekly. There are thousands and thousands of groups out there that I myself am guilty. I didn't know I was not a part of. And so I'm missing that many chances to find families because I'm not a part of those groups. Um, so let's get started. I'm going to show you a few new tricks that I've learned, and then we'll go from there. So I am on my home page here on Facebook. And if I go down to Explore and then Groups, let's start with Discover. So right here, this tab that says Discover, we'll click on that. And this can be done on your computer or on your phone. Either it has both of them. It's going to show everything. So it is going to say suggestions for you. So there's some ones that I can request. They might pop up with questions. Answer yes, no, whatever you have to do to be a part of the group. It'll be okay. So there's some ones that are popular near me. There's arts and entertainment. There's faith. There's business. So there's all these groups near me that I'm not a part of right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and click join to them. And as you can see, it also lists how many members are part of the group. And so that's important to look at also because, you know, if there's only one other person in the group, maybe we'll skip over that one. So be sure to look through all these different groups. I don't hold back on which groups I add. Now, if they are, you know, selling farm animals or if they're selling car parts or, you know, inappropriate things, of course I don't add those. But make your best judgment. If it is something in the community, if it's a mom group, if it's a spiritual group, whatever it may be, I would go ahead and add them. Why not? There's also a lot of these rocks things. They usually don't accept our post, but I guess people decorate rocks and leaving them around the community. I don't know. But so that's Discover. Now, the other way I have found to be very, very helpful is actually going to Google Maps, and you can type in, so I live in Pearland, Texas, so I have that pulled up here. And I will be honest, I know of the big surrounding areas near me, but I've never heard of Algola or Julef, Sandy Point, Sienna Plantation, all of these little things I haven't heard of. And I could be missing out groups in those areas and they could have great school districts. So what I'm going to do, let's start with Sienna Plantation. I think that's actually a neighborhood. Look, so Sienna Plantation neighborhood. There's 4,000 people there. 8,000 people, over 8,000 people in this one. So I'm not a part of this, and I can be, and they are very close to me. So I'm going to join this. Again, you might have to answer some questions. Let's see. I'll save this for the time of sake, but just answer them. Everything should be good. And then let's see. So those are, I mean, there's all these different things around me that I'm missing out on. And all you have to do is do a quick search. Now, furthermore, if we actually zoom in, Google Maps has actual neighborhood group names as well. So Brookside Village, or let's see here. Let me get to a good area. So Quail Crossing, Sherman Place, Heritage Park, Wedgwood Village, all of these are different neighborhoods and communities that probably have their own Facebook group as well. So I would search, let's try searching Sherman Place. Sherman Place neighborhood. Yeah. So there is, well, they have a, let's see, groups. So they don't have one, and everyone might not have one. Let's look at the Forest of Friendswood. That popped up, so that might be a group. Yeah, 205 members. There's a mom's group, the Forest of Friendswood. I'm not going to add these groups because we can only get accepted with one student in here. But that just shows you we're missing out in a lot of groups that we could be a part of. And this works for anywhere. So a lot of us, of course, like to go out the 60 miles, or maybe we don't work directly in the area. Like I cover the Northeast in Ohio. So if I go, I can even start with Columbus, Ohio. Let's go there. And I have a new local coordinator who she's in Newark, somewhere over here. But so I can start adding some of these surrounding areas. I can zoom in to a specific area and check out their neighborhood groups. See, look at all these neighborhoods that we can search. So let's try Oakfield. The old neighborhood, Oakfield, Peapod, Janet. I don't know what that is. Okay, so maybe that wasn't a great example, but there's just so much potential doing this and just looking around. And what I suggested to my local coordinators and to anybody is try and get at least 50 new groups added a week. That way you can filter through new groups. The same groups aren't going to be washed out from what you've already been posting. So I'd really recommend doing this, whether you were an old LC or a new LC. I think this will be super helpful. But check it out in your area, see what you can come up with, and let me know if I can help in any way. One last thing I want to show you real quick is, let's see. So no matter what groups you are in, I'm also going to show a quick trick. Okay, well, goodness gracious, I can't get it together. So let's go back to groups. I'm going to go to one of my groups that, let's go start here. So I'm in a group. A quick and easy way on how to post in this group is if you click on sell something, what are we selling? We are looking for big-hearted families. This idea actually came from Carissa, but I'm stealing it. Price is 0, and then I put my script in here. So I'm just gonna, since I don't have one already copy and pasted, I'm gonna put hey, but put your script in there. You can add a photo, and then you go to next. From here, I can select hundreds of groups. You just keep clicking. It'll tell you how many groups you are going to post in. You can do this on your phone. and then you're going to press post. However many you want to go up to, I would recommend at least doing 25. But if you haven't learned that trick, this is a quick trick on how to post in a lot of groups. Thank you, Carissa. And you could do 25 groups in under 3 minutes. So I really hope this helps. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to me and I'll be glad to help. Have a good day.